Thank you very much for flouncing Oracle Television Network this time of an hour. Remember that this is the station that strives to build your faith in Christ Jesus. This is the Agriculture Show. My name is Edwin Wanyama, and I'm getting in touch and standing by Mr. Charles, who practices fruits farming. Currently, we are talking about the dragon fruits. Sir, what brought you into farming as a career?
Well, I can say passion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you get into something,
Yes.
and at least you have passion in it, busy yako itadwell.
So initially uliamua tu kwenda kwa farming direct ama ulikuwa
No.
unafanya other things before farming?
Initially, I was a mechanic.
Yes.
I did mechanical engineering. Nikapursue, nikagraduate, nikaingia job ya mech. That is 2022. Nikapiga hiyo job for around 6 months. So naona hiyo time ndio corona ilikuwa inaleta noma. So by then tukachujwa kiasi. Pia mimi nilichujwa. Tulichujwa wengi. Tukaambiwa due to overcrowding tupewe ka break. Corona ikireduce tunaweza rudi job. But then pia mimi kutoka hiyo job nikaona siwezi kaa hivyo. So nilikuwa ninapiga J. Then cause dad alikuwa na shamba. Nikamshow I feel like I want to invest in something. That's when nikaanza trainings online, learn about actually I was most interested in rabbit farming. So nikaona niende training ya rabbit. Nikaendaga training, kwenda training nikapatana na another fruit. Huko tu the same place I went for training nikapatana na kitu inaitwa strawberry. So nikakuwa much interested in strawberry farming. Na tulikuwa na mzae by then. Nikamshow juu rabbit is a bit expensive to start.
Yes.
Mbona nisianze na hii strawberry?
So what was the cost of starting rabbit farming?
Actually it was around 150,000 hapo. Because I wanted to do it big. Nilikuwa nataka kuianza ikiwa project kubwa once. So for strawberries, time nilicompare strawberry na the rabbits, nikaona strawberry itakuwa a bit cheap kwanza. Na hiyo ili cost around 30,000. Yeah, with I started with around 100 seedlings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then what happened to strawberries? So then we changed to dragon.
Strawberry kuna challenges zake.
Yeah. The challenges were unsurmountable.
Yeah. First of all, labor. Labor yake iko juu. Tukiingia pia kwa maji, inadai maji mob sana. So nikaona inanifinyilia. But then nili struggle nayo almost 1 year. Siwezi sema I was selling, but the production ukikuja haikuwa ina add up. Every month ilikuwa kiasi sana. So that's when I opted kuingia into another fruit.
Okay, now why did you choose the combination of papaya and dragon fruits?
Actually, we started with papaya. So tulikuwa na a few papayas, the hybrid ones, the short ones, called Malkia F1. Hizo ndio tulianza nazo, and tukaona they are doing well. Zilikuwa around 10 plants. Tukaona ziko na production poa. So that's when we opted for papaya. Tukaona kama papaya inafanya hivi, ile ilikuwa tu kama kademo. Tukaona ina do well, tukasema mbona tusi-invest in papaya. Sasa nilipiga research everywhere kujua market ya papaya iko aje. Actually the papaya market is very good.
It's very good.
Iko poa. But sasa ukifika kwa ground unajua kuna na challenges zake. That's why hizi tulipanda. Unaona zilitu challenge kiasi, production jakuwa poa.
Okay, and now talking about I think papaya, we'll talk about them in the second part of this, but let's talk about now the dragon fruits. How long does it take to grow, and how long does it take also for it to produce the fruits?
So when you come to dragon fruit, it depends on where you bought your seedlings or the type of the seedlings you have. Because for the dragon fruit, you can plant cuttings, you can plant them from seedlings, that is from the seeds za matunda. So the difference is, ukipanda from the seeds, it takes around 6 years.
6
ndio
years.
production ianze. That
Yes.
is the seeds zile za matunda. Hiyo unangoja 6 years.
6 years.
Haina shortcut.
What?
Kuna cuttings.
Long period sana.
Alafu sasa kuna cuttings zenye zinakatwa from mature plants. That is wale watu wameharvest matunda au ndio wanaweza kuproduce the cuttings.
Okay.
Only from the mature plant. Now from the mature plant una expect matunda after a year.
A year.
1 year to 1 year and a half.
So this period ni uncomparable between the two. 6 years, 1 year.
Yeah.
Now, how many varieties are there?
There are many varieties, but the common varieties, that is the, let me use just the color instead of mentioning the names, the deeper names.
Yeah.
Kuna the yellow, either golden Isis or the other ones, the yellow variety. There is the Moroccan red, na kuna the white variety. So currently kwa market the most common ni the red variety.
The red.
Yeah.
Na sasa difference yao ni gani? How will you know this is the red?
Well, you will know by the fruit.
Okay.
Because you can compare them. For the yellow variety, matunda yake juu ni yellow, the peel ni yellow, but ndani ni white. For the red variety, it's a bit pinkish, let me say red or pinkish, ndani ni red. For the white variety, it's a bit pinkish, inakuwaga na bright color. Ndani inakuwaga white. And for the white, it's a bit inakuwaga na kasourness ukikula.
Okay.
For the red, iko na mild taste. It is sweet, but iko mild kiasi.
Okay.
For the yellow, it is very sweet.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Na sasa how will you know? For example, you've bought the dragon fruit and now you want to identify maybe it has gone bad. Utajua aje?
Kama umeuziwa mbegu bonoko. Tuseme bonoko. Watu wanauziwa bonoko sahi. Scamming imekuwa sahi Kenya, ikiingia sekta ya farming, watu wanaskamiwa mbaya. Wanauziwa mmea yenye si yenye wanataka. So kujua dragon fruit ni ngumu. But then inataka a bit of experience.
Yes.
So the best thing unaweza advise mkulima akienda kununua the cuttings ni a visit ile shamba yenye wamekuwa wakiharvest ama wamepanda dragon fruit.
Yes.
Usiende huko, ukienda huko kwa barabara kuokota mbegu ya dragon useme umepata the right variety, you are wrong. Unaweza pata the right ama udanganywe.
In case of fertilization and maybe kupalilia, unawekea fertilizer after how long ama after which period of time?
So dragon fruit, not just dragon fruit, mimea yote inahitaji chakula. And when I say chakula, I mean the manure. And normally we use only organic manure hapa. So you feed, unafeedigi mmea pale kwa basement, pale kwa base, pale kwa mizizi. When you're planting, for example, one post which is carrying 4 plants, you can use 1 bucket of manure for a start.
Yes.
Then after a period of around 5 months, you can be adding manure depending na vile mchanga yako iko. You know, there are types of soil, unahitaji kuongeza manure regularly. Kuna ingine you don't really need to be adding a lot of manure.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, if now you have harvested the fruit, how long does it take to eat for it to go bad?
Dragon fruit iko na shelf life yake, it's a bit long. For around 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Without refrigerating or anything. So after 2 weeks ndo inaweza anza kuspoil. Because the peel ya dragon fruit inakuwaga ngumu. So it's able to protect the fruit for a longer period.
Now, how will you know that this fruit, it has already gone bad? Does it smell?
Yeah. it will just rot kama hizo zingine
Oh.
like the other fruits.
Uh-huh.
Utanotice imeanza kuoza.
Mhm.
Or when you ukiikata unapata ndani iko na ka certain smell.
So it depends with the variety ama it will just have the common smell like others?
No. So for the dragon fruit ni ngumu kupata iko na the for other fruits unapata wako na wadudu.
Yes.
For dragon fruit it's very hard kupata iko na wale wadudu. Chenye tu inafanya iko na ka smell. You'll just utajua tu hii matunda imeharibika. But then inaweza kaa even for more than 2 weeks bila kuharibika. I have nime experiment hiyo. Akona matunda the longest ilikaa almost 3.5 weeks.
Wow.
Bila kuharibika. Yeah. But ukiikata now iko almost na unapata iko na the sugar imezidi iko na a certain taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we conclude, what are some of the importance of dragon fruit?
Well, dragon fruit, it's a very unique fruit. First, it's packed with antioxidants. For those who don't know what antioxidants are, they help, okay, I can say generally the body. And there are these chronic diseases.
Yes.
Zinashika watu. Antioxidants mostly ni za kuprevent ama they build up something in the body that is able to fight the chronic diseases.
Yes.
When I say that, I'm talking about cancer. I'm talking about diabetes. Blood pressure. Hizo zote.
So it can be able to control
ina control.
Ina control.
Na pia stroke. Stroke hata ndio nilikuja kuona ina level ile nini. Unajua watu wengine ushikwa na stroke.
Yes.
So inapunguza.
Another
thing, digestion ni number 1. Ikifika ni side ya digestion, it's very okay.
Now the price, how much does it cost per one or per kg?
So normally we sell per kg. For dragon fruit, watu wengi ufikiria ni very expensive.
Yes.
But then it's not very expensive. It depends also on the periods. Ile time una harvest. So for like wakati kuna matunda, we sell at between 400 to 500 per kg.
400 to 500. Na sasa hiyo 400 to 500 inaweza kuwa kama matunda ngapi?
1 to 2 fruits.
1 to 2.
The most of the dragon fruits zinatoaga matunda in a range from 500 grams to 700
hapo. Yes. Can you compare the production now of the dragon fruit per piece of land? For example, 50 by 100 or per acre?
Oh, okay. Well, it also depends on the spacing. Because for us, tumejaribu sana ku minimize space. So you find that with this kind of spacing, I'm not so sure, but on a piece of land that is around 1/8, at least compare na the passion fruit with this kind of spacing, I'm so sure production ya dragon fruit iko juu.
So unaweza sema kuwa una prefer dragon fruit rather than passion?
I'll prefer dragon fruit. Yeah.
There is some people that say that agriculture and agribusiness does not pay. Do you concur with that statement?
Well, inalipa. Inalipa. But also when you get to this sector, inahitaji patience. Without patience, manze, isi ile job unaingia leo unaanza kulipwa 30k kwa mwezi. Hii ina take time. But then with the kind of patience kama we ni mtu wa kuvumilia na kungoja, mazao iko, pesa iko.
And now, what are some of the challenges that you've been facing?
Well, first is water, because wakulima wengi, water is always a challenge. So when you're getting into farming, kwanza ujue your source of water, ujue utakuwa ukidilaje. Huwezi panda tu mmea, useme utategemea mvua, mmea kwanza kama hii. So you need to have a good source of water. Another thing is the diseases. Theft also is a challenge, and also capital.
And what is the common now type of the disease that affect the dragon fruit?
Well, here in my farm what I've experienced is inakuwaga na sunburn. You see when wakati kuna jua kali inakuwaga na sunburn na inafanya mmea ioze from the top. Unapata inaoza. So that is it's not really a disease, but many people take it as a disease. Another thing is fungal infection.
Yes.
Mostly when they are young, that is around ukipanda after transplanting 1 to 3 months zinashikagwa na fungal infection, which is very bad sababu inamaliza mmea completely. Yeah.
Na sasa, how do you cope with these challenges?
Well, they are pyrethrum based fungicides. I told you we normally do organic. So kuna hizo pyrethrum based fungicides zenye tunatumia. Hiyo haina dawa ingine. Dawa tu. Dawa ndio dawa. Ukisema utaacha mmea ati labda itapona yenyewe, uongo tu.
Lazima ulete dawa.
Lazima ulete dawa.
Na maybe your parting shots as we conclude.
Well, I can say what to invest in farming, and don't invest in farming juu unataka tu do. You must have a goal pia. Not just investing because other people are doing it.
Yes.
Ukifanya hivyo you'll fail terribly. Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, and I think that you've learned something from today's episode. Remember that we've been talking about dragon fruits, and as Charles have explained to us that there is a variety of this type of plant, and it's a newborn, the way you've said. Yeah, it has just been introduced in our country, and people have started now practicing planting it. Remember that this has been the Agriculture Show. My name is Edwin Wanyama, and this has been part 1. In part 2, we'll talk about the papaya, and we'll be also getting in touch with Charles here. So stay tuned. I will see you next week. God bless you.